at least 3 kilometers or 1.9 miles away from the summit of Lewotobi's erupting Laki cone. As the sustained eruption continued, the eruption plume largely drifted towards the west, causing fairly large amounts of basaltic andesite ash and lapilli to fall on large swaths of Flores Island. This sustained eruption plume only lasted for around 30 minutes, but because of its characteristics would be best classified as a subplinian eruption with a volcanic explosivity index of a 3. While we do not yet know the extent of the damage which occurred, eruption comparison, the good news is that it currently seems unlikely that any new structures were significantly damaged that weren't already by the deadly November 3rd and 4th eruption that threw up to car-sized lava bombs as much as 11 kilometers to the northwest, or its November 7th eruption which produced more significant pyroclastic flows. Here is a quick reference of the eruption plume heights from the 3 major 2024 subplinian eruptions. As you can see, today's eruption ranks in as the second largest of the group. While some people had returned to their homes since the major 2024 blasts, there have thankfully not been any new confirmed casualties so far, due in part to the rapidly expanded exclusion zone and evacuations before the large explosion occurred. The timeline eruption sequence for these series of events was as follows. For more than a month, the Lewotobi volcano had been erupting at a moderate intensity, producing intermittent explosive eruptions, but this changed just before midnight on March 19. An escalation in volcanic tremor then occurred, as it appears that a plug formed in the volcano's magma conduit, blocking gas and magma which started building in pressure as it attempted to break through the overlying rock. This caused a much more rapid escalation to occur from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. on March 20 as the underlying volatiles continued to build in pressure. It was during this time period that locals were alerted and were evacuated. The volcano was then suspiciously quiet from 7 p.m. to 10:51 p.m., and then, all of a sudden, sustained incredibly intense volcanic tremor was felt at 10:51 p.m. onwards. The Lewotobi volcano caused the ground to rumble for dozens of kilometers around its summit in all directions and create an audible noise heard by locals. Then, 5 minutes later, the magma and gas reached such a pressure that it broke through overlying rock, generating a powerful explosive eruption. At the present, the Lewotobi Laki cone has been placed at its highest alert level of red, with an active 70 square mile mandatory exclusion zone that spans 7 to 8 kilometers in all directions around its summit. We got lucky that a lateral blast did not seemingly occur, as there was a legitimate fear that such a scenario might occur before the latest blast happened. As a final note, I am not exactly sure why no current tsunami danger. There are claims circulating around of a potential tsunami danger, as there currently isn't any such danger with this type of volcanic eruption, specifically at the Lewotobi volcano.